Hi, this is Lillian too, once again, and we're now on to Module 3 of the Secrets of Your Birth Chart, Learning to Read the Paht Chee. Now, in the last two modules, you familiarized yourself with the chart. You now understand what the Paht Chee chart is. It's comprising 4 pillars with heavenly stems and earthly branches, and more importantly, you have already learned how to identify the all-important self element, which is the heavenly stem of the day pillar. And then you have also learned how to determine whether the self element is weak or strong. Now, depending on whether it is weak or strong, you will then know what your favorable and unfavorable elements are. And that is the key. This is the key, the 5 elements that unlocks the Paht Chee chart. Now, you understand that when your self element is weak, then what you need are elements that produce the self element, that enhance the self element. Those are the elements that are good for you. And when your self element is strong, then what you need is to subdue the self element so that you have enough of a balance in your chart. It is very, very important to have balance in your chart. Now, today, what we're going to do is we're going to use the self element to identify the 5 types of luck potential that is in your chart. What are these 5 types of luck potential? We are talking about whether you have the destiny to become wealthy. And if you do become wealthy, how wealthy? And if you do become wealthy, from where is your wealth coming from? Do you make your own money or do you inherit the money? Is money given to you very easy on a platter? Or do you have to work very hard to make your wealth? And if you do make your wealth, from which kind of industries do you make your wealth? Now, all this is available in the chart. More than that, it also tells you when you will become rich, when you will become wealthy. Okay? So we can actually identify the wealth potential in your chart. The next kind of luck that we will be able to identify will be your friendship luck, your relationship luck. Now, I'm not talking about relationship with just your family or with your spouse, but I'm talking about relationship with your colleagues, with your associates, employees, employers, all the friends that are in your life. What kind of friends are they? Are they friends you can count on, or are they fair weather friends? And how close do you get with your friends? What is the nature of the friendship that you form in your life? And how helpful your friends can be? All this is also revealed in the chart. So these are the 2, wealth and friendship. Now, also, we have what we know as power luck. Now, power luck, the word power can be quite misleading. It doesn't mean that you're so all-powerful, that you're the president of the company, president of a country. No. What power means is that you have the authority, you have influence over the people. Now, sometimes you may not have direct power, but you have a great deal of influence because you have what we call the power of speech. When you have the power of speech, you can influence people with the words you say, how you say it. When you talk, people listen to you. That's called power. But maybe you don't have direct power. You don't have power of life and death over people, but you have great influence. So if I wear red, everybody wears red. That's called influence. So there's that as well. So here, when we talk about power luck, we're talking about influence. Okay, authority, the luck to be in charge of a big corporation, to be in charge of a big company, or be in charge of a big region or a big department in your company. That is called authority luck, power luck. Okay, so this is the 3rd kind of luck that you see in your chart. Now, some people just don't have this kind of influence luck. So all their lives, they are meant to actually just be followers. And there's nothing wrong with being a follower, by the way. It is neither good nor bad. This is just the kind of things that see whether you have it in your chart or you don't have it in your chart. Now, the 4th kind of luck that we are looking for is the luck of creativity, intelligence. Listen to me. If you have nothing else but you have intelligence, that's all you need. Even if you have no wealth luck, but you have plenty of intelligence, gee, you will never starve. You will always have people. Sometimes you don't even need the money. Some people are always giving you treats. People are inviting you to places. You get freebies all the time. There are a lot of people who are not rich themselves, but they live a pretty wealthy life. Their lifestyle is great, full of affluence, full of abundance. Okay, now this is known as having the creativity, the intelligence, to make the best out of your situation. I mean, I tell you, a very prime example of very intelligent people who you don't really care whether they are rich or not. Of course, like Bill Gates, he's intelligent, but he's more wealthy than intelligent. But if you look at Steve Jobs is more intelligent than wealthy. Steve Jobs lost his company very young, but he came bouncing back because he has got a lot of creativity, a lot of intelligence. In fact, if you ask me, what is the most important? Probably intelligence ranks very high. Because if you have this creativity, you can actually do a lot of things, okay? You can achieve a lot of things. You can become very successful. So we want to see what is the amount of intelligence potential you have in your chart. And finally, the fifth kind of luck is the most important kind of luck. This is what we call your resources. Now, if you don't have resources, you are weak. If you don't have resources, you have no luck. Basically, you can have all the wealth luck in your chart, all the power luck in your chart, all the friendship luck in your chart. But if you don't have resources that keep on strengthening you, filling you with strength and vigor and vitality, you cannot manifest all this luck. That is the secret of the Paht Chee, that the self element must be, what I say, reproduced or being produced all the time. Okay, when your self element does not have the resource element in the chart, the self element is very weak. And when you start to create the resource element in your chart, then that strengthens your weak self element. That's when you actualize all the wealth luck, all the power luck, all the authority luck, all the success luck. So remember, so now what we're going to do in this module is we are going to look at your chart to identify the 5 kinds of luck. And how do we identify the 5 kinds of luck? We look at the cycle of the 5 elements.